Shut up.
What up, what up?
I'm trying to get this fixed right there. There we go.
Click on that shit.
Right. I gotta set this up over here.
Yes. And then when you come back over here, I will do that.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Wow.
Here we are. Okay. And how do you do it? God damn it. Mike, how'd you get it to zoom?
You have to press Control and Alt at the same time, and then zoom in with the middle of the mouse.
Got it.
Hi, Dana.
The fuck put their half-eaten cheese on top of the other cheese?
It wasn't half eaten, I just broke it in half.
Huh? That's what everyone says.
Those aren't teeth marks, motherfucker.
What up, guys? Thanks for joining us. We got a lot to talk about tonight. See if we can focus. We got a new setup. I don't know if you guys can see me because I just flipped the camera over, but you should be able to see me. Welcome.
Well, you can because there's this thing right there.
Well, I can see you guys. I don't know if I'm in
not
there.
in it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see who's coming in and out of the chat right now. We actually.
You're in it. You're right here.
Oh, there I am. I can see my arm. Oh. Yeah, it's delayed on the thing over there. But yeah, we have a different setup for now since we don't got a guest, and we actually have a computer going right now, so we can actually see you guys in the chat. So hopefully this will work out.
We might talk to you.
We might be able to talk to you this time. So
just talk a lot because there's only a very little slot where we can see the words right now.
Yes, and we're gonna do it the format a little bit differently today, since usually by the time we get to promotions and stuff like that, we're pretty lit and we're not doing it like super correctly. So we might as well just start doing it now. So we're gonna do promotions now, and first thing we're gonna promote our shit coming up March 3rd, Shaker's Pub. We got it going on at what time? 6 p.m. What? All right, look, come on, man.
I don't know the time. I made the damn thing.
Yeah, we also had a very big problem with this flyer.
Well, listen. Yes.
But yeah, we got Aptis Pool, Scum Crew, Demon Teeth, Doomsayer, and Carcosa playing. And also, if you guys grab one of these flyers, at every single one of the shows that we vend at, we always do a raffle in the back. Thank you, Dylan. And if you get one of these, save it. Because if you bring it to the door, you will automatically enter into the raffle for free.
Who's that close to us?
It's a lot closer than being on the floor.
Yeah.
Look.
Everyone hold it up.
Everyone sees it.
No. Either way. You get one of these, save it. It'll put you into the raffle. And we got a lot of different stuff we're going to be putting up for there. And if you don't get one of these and you still want to enter the raffle, I think we have it going on for, I think, $10.
Did you just throw something at him?
Yes.
Wow. Right here.
I don't throw.
I was surprised here. Your Sepultura flask.
It's so far away, Mike.
Well, guess
You
what?
can't see it.
Wow, why did it sound so like
Why
metal
would
and
that-
hollow?
That was really weird.
Dylan, what the fuck is in your skull?
Is that your head? Was it the
Yeah, was it
VHS?
VHS or that?
That was weird.
That's not an okay sound.
That is, what the hell was that?
Okay, well,
One of you has metal somewhere.
we will
on
have
you.
to study the acoustics of VHSs later. But yeah, we just got some Alien, Predator. Oh, look. Spawn.
Oh, who is
Violator.
also on our fucking other flyer.
Yes.
Because we love fucking Spawn and comic books.
And Todd McFarlane, even though he's a cringy weirdo.
Yeah. He is a cringy weirdo. Have you ever? I think we've already talked.
We've talked about it.
Yeah, how weird he was in the cartoon.
Yeah, he's very, very fucking strange.
But yeah, we also have some shows, other shows to promote too.
So
Our friend
is he
shows.
like related to the guy that did Family Guy?
No.
No, Jesus Christ, Dylan.
Imagine they were, though. That'd be really weird.
That'd be really weird. And to be honest, I can see Seth MacFarlane being just as like awkward as Todd McFarlane in person. Like he can't turn off like being that weird funny guy.
It'd be wrong that I confused them for a while.
No,
I
not really.
get
And
that.
I really thought.
I mean, it's a little racist just because they're both white, but it's fine. No, you can't do that. All right, so these are kind of out of order, but these are some shows that we thought would be cool and some other shows we wanted to promote. Number one, Perennial Fest. Shout out to Justin Velez, man. He put on the last like kind of festish kind of thing with all these different metalcore and hardcore bands. It was a fun time. It was a fun time, and he had like a lot of cool stuff in the back. But this is gonna be a banger because we got Comeuppance, Ulamog, Chained, Submerge, Greedworm, Torment, Break the Cycle, Delusion is fucking sick. All Shall Suffer's coming back, and of course, Summon the Plague is gonna be headlining that I think or co-headlining. But It's gonna be sick. It's cool to see you guys like actually be up on top of the bill, and I can't wait for all the new shit. Check out Summon the Plague.
You're apparently a robot, Dylan.
Yeah. Dana apparently married a robot. I'm telling you, there's something up with his skull. You gotta check, Dana.
It was straight up metallic.
Yeah, it was weird, man. But yeah, Perennial Fest. That is gonna be at Shakers on April 22nd. And let's see, what else do we got here? Also, like I said, it's gonna be out of order because I'm all over the place with this. But this is actually on our Shadow Agent's birthday. Shout out to Xavier. This is Prowl, Reaching Out, Vespid, Extinguish the Cold, and Cold Kiss. And Raid is gonna be opening up for that whole thing.
Where is that?
Mona Lisa Studios in BK. It's right around the Meadows area.
Oh,
It's all within that area. That's what I like about that BK area, honestly.
I feel like
when
there's
we get
like
in,
4 to 5 venues in that little.
yeah, when we get into the, because I love that little, like, because you have the Monarch there, and then right next to it, I think is the Meadows, right? And then on the other side of the road is the Sovereign, and I think
That's
this
the
is
name of the Sovereign.
yeah, but it's cool, man. I actually like that area a lot. Another one we're excited about: Vane, Tsunami, the return of fucking Jukai, Standstill, and Dead Last, March 25th. That's gonna be at.
There might even be tickets left for that.
Yes,
I saw them promoting. I'm surprised it's not sold out.
Yeah, everyone turn out for that, man. Jukai hasn't played in so fucking long. Shout out to Zach. We love Zach.
They
Hey,
played, they played that CUJO show a while ago.
Yeah, but still, man.
I
Like,
know.
and I heard the turnout with that for that wasn't that good either. Which I'm like, yo, guys, Jukai is the fucking shit.
It was because COVID. People were weird.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's
People
right.
were weird still.
That's gonna be sick though, and that's at the Market Hotel in Brooklyn on
so?
March 25th. I'm not stoked on the Market Hotel. That place is a fire hazard.
Is that the one that's really tight?
There's only one way up and down, and that's through a flight of stairs.
Nope.
It's gonna be rough. And you can't re-enter. Anyways, and then February 25th, we got Missing Link, On Broken Wings, On fucking Broken Wings, Buried Dreams, Hold My Own, Fool's Game is sick, and Not One Truth.
I'm gonna miss that one.
That one's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Dylan. That's gonna be rough.
Anyway, that was on Long Island last time.
That's at AMH, February 25th.
On Broken Wings played AMH. Noticed that they didn't finish that set.
Nope, and that's the last time I broke my nose too. Anyway, so, and the other one we're pretty psyched about. Shout out to our boys in Wreath of Tongues, February 24th.
Your return on.
With the Banner, which also, I don't remember when the last time the Banner was in New York, really.
The Banner played a
When?
show at the at Lucky 13 with All Out War and Line of Scrimmage.
That was a while ago. We were there.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
We were all there.
Yeah, I don't think they've played.
That was so long ago,
No.
man. And that was a sick show.
They played my boy Brian's wedding though.
Yeah.
After that.
Oh yeah, I heard about
sick.
that.
It was sick.
And then of course, headlining is See You Next fucking Tuesday. That is like one of our childhood favorite
The
bands.
last time I
man.
saw them, I gave myself a black eye with a spin kick.
Oh man, last time I saw them was at the Crazy Donkey, man, for that crazy deathcore show they had
It was
going
like
on.
tracks.
Last time I saw them was at.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yo,
one.
last time I saw them was at the Vibe Lounge
Oh Jesus.
with I wrestled a bear once.
I wrestled a bear once. Damn.
It was like before they were popular or anything like that.
That's kind of cool.
Like they were still like one of those MySpace bands. Like
Okay.
I remember they just came out with a song. It tastes like Kevin Bacon.
Oh, that was their big one.
That was their big
That was
one.
their big
And I
one.
remember like that just came out, and I was like, "Whoa, that's crazy! Oh, that's a chick. That's tight." And then they were playing. I was like, "Tight! I'm already gonna go to the show."
I think I saw them open
Oh.
for As I Lay Dying.
Actually, you know what that show was? It was I Roasted the Bear once with See You Next Tuesday and Sown in Tears.
That is random.
Yeah.
For an opener,
Yeah.
y'all don't know Sown in Tears, but one of these days I gotta I'm gonna try starting booting like old like demos from old bands.
I
and
have
shit. I found a bunch of shit.
No, if you can pull the stuff off of my iPod that I
Oh,
found.
you have it. Okay.
I
We have to
some
figure
stuff.
out if anyone knows how to extract things from iPods.
Mike Varley.
Mike Varley, where are you? I know he's not probably here.
Someone at Mike Varley, because I know he has some
I'm
weird
sure
thing.
John knows how to do
Oh
it.
yeah,
too.
probably John.
No,
John
but
seems
Mike
pretty
Varley
savvy.
definitely has some weird thing he thrifted that like does it for you.
There's like 5 different cables that go into 5 different other things that don't make any sense, but
Bro,
it works.
No, he had that video camera, but it was like with floppy disks.
Yeah,
or
that's
whatever.
insane. And the quality actually wasn't that bad.
I'm
He
like,
showed
this
us
is
the pictures.
wild. Like,
Anyways, we have think for another show here, which Dylan and I are wondering why this hasn't been advertised a lot. What's up, Kelly? Why this hasn't been advertised a lot? Bury your dead at the. I don't know why I sound like that. Bury your dead at the fucking Monarch on March 19th with
Yeah.
Great American Ghost, Brick by Brick, Edict, and Cropsy.
Oh, you
What's the,
forgot to mention one of the sickest part of that, what they're actually playing.
Yeah, it's their like 25th
Oh yeah,
anniversary.
25th anniversary of, what was it?
Cover Your Tracks?
Yeah.
No, not Cover Your Tracks.
You had me at Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
the one. You
Yeah,
had me
that.
at
So I'm
Hello.
like, dude, that's
And they're
sick.
playing all different old stuff too.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's something
How
that
is that not known right now?
Yeah, like for
Like
real,
that should
dude.
be out there.
Where's that again?
That's at the Monarch.
It's
Yo,
gonna be fucking dope.
look, Monarch is a sick venue, but they don't advertise for shit. Go on their page. There's a bunch of cool shows happening.
Body
And they're-
Snatchers.
Body
coming
Snatcher.
up.
Infest is fucking playing from a Power Violence people.
I think Paleface is playing there.
Paleface. Ingested.
Oh, yeah. Devourment and Ingested.
That's the show?
Yeah.
The fucking Devourment. Oh, we have to get tickets for that shit.
Yeah, but
I need
it's in
tickets for
May.
that.
But yeah, I gotta.
Yo, Devourment's the shit. Like, I have to see Devourment.
As soon as they announce it, like, I'm gonna do that. Devourment's one of those bands that I didn't realize like how fucking old they were. Like, I think they started in like '98 or like even earlier than that. But there's been.
Is your hat a Minecraft torch?
No, it is not.
Are
It's
you
just
sure?
Yeah,
Kelly.
it's not.
It's just 3 colors.
If you know Firefly, you know where this hat is from, and that's dating myself pretty hard.
Like the show.
I think
Yeah, the
you're
show
right,
Firefly.
Kelly.
No, he's not
He
right.
actually plays Minecraft.
I do not
at
play
home
Minecraft.
a lot. That's all he does. And Fortnite. Loser.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
why I'm my friends. Anyways, so other than that, another show that I thought was pretty cool coming to AMH March 24th. Sheer Terror, Slapshot, No Redeeming Social Value, The Stress, and Last Stand. I thought that's pretty cool. If you're like into
NRSV
more
is really
punky
cool.
hardcore, that's pretty sick.
NRSV rules.
Yeah, No
Definitely.
Redeeming Social Value is the shit.
Definitely check them out. I saw them at Revolution. I forgot who they played with, but it was like, it was Madball and Madball, No
Is that the
Redeeming,
banner?
and the
Show
Banner.
that I missed?
Yeah, it was really weird. It was NRSV, the Banner, Madball, and then another band.
Yeah, I couldn't go to that one.
Oh, I think Reign
Unfortunately.
Supreme.
Oh, that's cool.
It was like some
I
weird.
didn't see that.
Yeah, it was like some weird lineup. I was like, this is cool. All right, well, whatever. NRSV is very tight. They're like
I
drunk.
think that was on my birthday.
They're like drunk core.
Yeah, that's really what it is.
But it's like I feel like what really inspired Psycho Enhancer.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're one of those like Edward 40 hands on stage
They're
bands.
a beat down NRSV.
Yeah, that's actually a good way to describe
Yeah.
Psycho. Shout out Psycho Enhancer. Those guys
Shout
are
out to
fucking sick.
Dan Enhancer. Dan's
Yeah.
been always super cool to me. Very nice person.
Yep.
He's the man. He's got sick vocals too.
Yeah, they're a really fun band to watch.
He
I think the
plays-
last time I saw him was Even Flow.
He plays guitar in Chains of Misery still.
Oh yeah, that's right. Chains of Misery. Shout out Chains of Misery. Shout out to Rants.
They just had a drop, right?
Yep, they just dropped something which is pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
And
I saw that album.
Chain
before.
Gang also dropped something recently also.
Yep.
Did they
also,
play a
guys-
show yet?
Chain Gang?
Yeah.
No, but their
Oh, their first show is with Knock 'em
fucking
Dead.
Knock 'em
Dead.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about that.
Not,
I mean, that's
well, I
not
don't know.
here,
That's not
but, like,
here.
I know. I'm just saying.
That's a
but
fucking
that's
show.
crazy that Knock 'em Dead is coming back and they're playing that show. Because the last time Knock 'em Dead played, I know you were there. Were you there too?
Yeah.
Knock 'em Dead. No, but you guys told me the story.
Yeah,
That
got
was
beat up outside.
that was
I don't really. You really can't tell.
it
that
was
story,
a
though.
no. We can't talk about it. But it was basically a 20-minute fist fight. Like,
And
tables
where was
were-
this? AMH?
AMH.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Broadway bar at the
Broadway
time.
bar.
Whatever it was.
Tables were thrown, people were beaten. Everyone in the back part got moshed on, like literally smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, that show was fucked. It was great. That should become a tour. That should try and like
Wow.
Oh yeah,
It's
no,
way
that'd
up
be,
here.
I would totally want to see Knock 'em Dead.
God, that was a bunch of
fucking Chain
Gorillas.
Gang
It
and
was
Knock 'em
literally
Dead
gorillas.
comes up here.
It was literally like a bunch of gorillas in one room. I remember being like, I'm not standing anywhere over here, and I had to move. Like, I've never moved so many times from different spots where I was like, I'm safe here. No,
Oh,
I'm
you
not.
just wait till on Broken Wings.
Dude,
That's gonna be crazy. But either way, I want to also shout out to Hard Knock, Bad Idea Collective, Board Friends. They all have shows that they have coming up. I think one Board Friends put out something with Pink Mist and Raid is gonna be playing soon for a show with them. I didn't have time to write these things down, but they're all
Fine.
promoted there. Please check out their pages. Check out Angry Young Man Podcast. Shout out to Adam. Check out Trash Culture
Wearing that,
Podcast.
right? Yeah, I'm wearing that.
Yeah, Angry Young Man. Shout out to Nick, Trash Culture Podcast. Check his stuff out. He's putting a lot of different stuff out now with different content creators, and I believe he has Bleeding Through coming through for his next interview,
sick.
which is going to be pretty sick. And he just did See You Next Tuesday. And our boys in Exigent. Shout out to Exigent. And I know that they have a couple shows coming up because I know they have a show with Scum Crew. coming up soon.
They do,
I think is that the Kingsland?
A
I think.
couple of days.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah.
miss advertise it, but check out our stories. We will be advertising all of these
Follow
shows.
all these people we're talking about.
Yeah, these are all really
Ladies
cool people. These are young people that are actually coming up in the scene and really beefing it up. Honestly, you guys are doing a sick job.
Dre's doing like this
Yes,
cool
Dre.
like Long Island, Pennsylvania crossover in PA right now. He's getting a lot of Long Island guys up there.
Which, by the
Getting them
way,
exposure
shout
and
out
stuff.
Physical Altercation. Get those guys up to 400 followers so they could do a live set on Instagram. I want to see that.
Better
Yeah.
yet, get it up to 420.
That'd be sicker. Do that. But other than that, you guys, I guess we'll get into the next thing we wanted to talk about was we went to go see probably one of the sickest shows just to kick off the year.
Yep.
And that
I
was,
don't know if it's gonna be topped.
I really don't. That was,
No,
it was like a movie, man. Like, it was crazy.
it was
Like,
really good.
TUI, Bulldoze, fucking
Pain of Truth, Crown of Thorns.
Division of Mind,
Oh yeah, Division of Mind.
Illusion.
Fucking Volcano.
Carried by 6.
and Carried by 6. Every band was fucking fire, man.
Man.
Like, I was in different spots throughout the whole night, but for the bands I really needed to see, I was trying to be up front and shit. I got my licks in during Bulldoze, even if it was like 30 seconds, because by the way,
Bulldoze,
and
wow.
shout out to Ryan for Physical Altercation. He's trying to hook me up with a backpack so I can dance with a fucking backpack, because that backpack really fucked me up. Like, I couldn't throw hands, I had to try and throw kicks, and no, it was bad. It was
Fucking
bad.
flopping around.
I got my shit in, but it wasn't cool.
Just get a chest on it.
Yeah, I gotta work on something. But either way, it was still a really fun time. Division of Mind, really,
So good.
dude. I
Yeah,
think they're turning into like one of my new favorite bands.
They're really heavy.
What up, Jakob? But yeah, no, Division of Mind.
Oh,
is
we didn't
fucking
even
sick.
talk about. Well, we mentioned Bulldoze. They were really good. Really good that they put what's his name? Buddha did the vocals.
Yeah, and the room was so fucking cool. Everyone went super fucking hard.
Yeah.
But no one was being like a super dickhead. Like, it was
Yo.
actually a really chill environment that whole show.
I saw someone do like the cleanest triple like spin kicks in a row. I don't know if you guys caught him. It was like I ignored everyone and it was just like perfect. 3 spin kicks into like some crazy thing and I'm like, wow. No one else saw that. I hope. That was nuts.
I mean, I got some footage.
I
man.
knew some.
I gotta edit
knew,
this shit.
I knew some crazy people were gonna come out for Bulldoze because like
Oh yeah, we saw a lot of people we
we
haven't seen
saw,
in a minute.
dude. I saw so many people that like saw Jorgie. That's fucking crazy. I haven't seen him in like almost 10 years.
Yeah, our boy Ed Metzinger.
Yeah, it's nuts. That's what happens. Oh yeah, and Grim was there. Like
Grim came out.
Oh yeah, Grim
Always
came out.
love seeing Grim.
Shout out to Grim.
he's probably asleep right
Oh,
now.
that's absolutely sick because he's an adult.
He's an adult old person.
Yeah. And, I mean, like, I tried getting in on some of that stuff, man, but like I said, I think the most fun I had was during Division of Mind. Like, I wanted to get in for Volcano, but like I said, this fucking
Oh,
backpack.
yeah. We
Volcano was sick.
They're awesome. They played. What was
Oh
fucked
my
up
God,
is they
they're so
played
good.
so fast because like all their songs are way slower when they play it. So like I could tell they were playing their shit fast.
By
and
the
it was
way,
still
it's
really
like
heavy.
it's just this knuckle dragging minimalist hardcore that's so fucking good.
But it's like,
almost it's practically tribal how
it's
fucking good it is.
minimalist, but it's like advanced minimalist.
No,
It's
like it's literally just like, look, you are beating someone up to this music, or you're just not doing anything to this music.
Yeah.
Like it's ridiculous. Like,
you're gonna get calluses on your knuckles for this.
oh, they were so fucking. I'm glad because I missed them during Triple B Fest, so I finally got to see them, and I was mostly filming the whole time, anyways.
Oh, we gotta talk about Trapped Under Ice.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was look. I'm not the biggest Trapped Under Ice guy to be perfectly honest, but they were fucking amazing
was
live,
fucking dope.
amazing.
They,
but the crowd was so fucking annoying. I'm sorry, bro. Like, open it up a little bit. Like, I know people were trying, but there was a point
People were just fucking throwing themselves off the stage left and right,
Yeah.
like fighting mid-air as they're coming down on each other. That shit
well,
was
here's the
crazy.
thing. You know, at a certain point, I literally just didn't move. I just went like this, and the crowd shifted me to the front by itself. Like, I didn't have to fucking do anything.
Like
I just lifted
penguins.
my feet up a little bit, and the crowd shifted me to where I needed to be. But it was a pretty good time, man. And also, not for nothing, I was pretty lit. So
Also, TUI played only the hits. which
Yes,
is sick.
there's all
they
the
only
hits.
played the ass.
because I
beaters.
actually recognized a few songs.
I recognized every song. It was nuts because I'm like,
I'm not the biggest. Yeah.
well, no, I'm just saying. Like,
No,
there's
no.
like that one album with I don't remember what it's called, but I'm like, yeah, it wasn't very good. But the demo, the Secrets of the World, and fucking Big Kiss Goodnight, they played everything I wanted to hear about that. You know? Like,
The guy would probably be being very quick at the show, Kelly. It'd be a very cruel prank. Make sure it's someone you don't like.
Yeah, she has a lot of people she doesn't like.
Kelly, don't do that. There's fucking cameras.
That's true. There's people filming.
Practice. Make it look real.
But anyway, I don't know. I mean, other than that, like, Volcano had the hardest shirt there, I think.
Oh, the Joe Pesci?
That's by the way, I've only been with Mike to a show where he's been early only twice. And that was the benefit at AMH and then this, because we were like, no, we have to be there early to get this fucking shirt.
Yes.
Because they took the best scene from Goodfellas and put it on a shirt. It's insane.
It's a hard scene.
Shirt, but that's like a wall hanger. But either way, I guess moving on. You know, once again, that show was fucking amazing. Yeah. Everybody had a good time. It was good seeing all the homies. It was good.
If you didn't go, you fucked up.
Yeah, honestly, the show ran like pretty fucking on time. Like we were out of there by like 10:30.
Yeah. Also, I don't know where you guys went to see. I went to get artichoke pizza. That shit was dope.
We just got some Taco Bell. But you know what I mean? Like,
Jacob, I watched you crush people on Adam's camera as I was standing behind him and he was videotaping it because I was actually too short to see anything. So every time Adam was filming, I was just like, sick. I'll just watch his camera and see what's going on. And I just see you like clobber like 3 kids. So I was like, hey!
I got some good stuff for you guys. There's a lot of Long Island guys showed up, man. John Montiel. Fucking, I saw Jacob there too. Other Jacob. Jakey. But,
Jacob's got a doppelganger out there somewhere.
But, what you call it? Other than that, we got the JMO. Before we get into the next thing we're going to do tonight, we lost a member of the crew, our mascot, Jakey.
R.I.P. Jakey.
R.I.P. Jakey the cat. I'll be posting up a tribute for him soon, but we're each going to take a shot. I mean, you don't have to. I don't know if you want to.
That greasy idiot. I'm going to miss him.
I know. Every time. I was the last one to pat him. I'm going to miss that cat, man.
No, dude, seriously, it's fucked up. Like, you literally pet him, and then the next day he died.
Yeah, it's fucked up. I didn't kill him, though.
Are you blaming him?
No,
like, you literally just made it sound like
I didn't kill him,
like,
bro.
No. Like, it's all about inflection. If I was like, well, you were the last person to touch him, and then he died. But whatever. R.I.P. Jakey.
R.I.P. Jakey. We're going to miss you. I'll put up a tribute soon. Like I said, I think I put him on one of the flyers one time that we were going to be doing a show at. But I'll put up all the pictures and stuff. Thank you, guys. For Jakey.
Kelly, I appreciate that.
All right, and that's it. And now we're going to get into the nerd part of the cast. All right. Thank you guys for sticking with us. Usually, it's the other way around, where I'm like, we have to. I hope there's people watching so we can promote stuff. No. I like this format better. We're gonna do this.
Oh, yeah, Alex.
Yeah, Alex. R.I.P. Jakey.
I don't know if you knew, but yeah.
Yeah, no, we were talking about it.
It's so fucked up.
Yeah, it is. We're gonna miss that guy.
For real. It was like really, really sad because he was the embodiment of
just
our vibe.
Fat.
Our vibe was him. He was just like, I exist.
I exist to eat and just lay around.
He's just there. And you know what? It was more like you come up to him. He never really came up to you. You want to hang out with him. He was down with it. Like to get pets. It was a little greasy. Whatever. But R.I.P. Great guy.
R.I.P. Jakey. Anyways. Alright. Getting into what we're doing. So we're doing a review for Stephen King's Cujo. And
1983.
I was about to say 83. God damn! I thought I meant it was.
Book came out in 81.
I really.
The movie was 83.
Oh wow! I misread that. I thought it was 88.
The main girl, I think, is actually from like The Hills Have Eyes.
Oh, what the wife?
Yeah.
Oh, she was the mom in E.T.
E.T. and something else.
How do you remember that?
Huh?
How do you remember that?
Because she was the only actress I saw was recognized. She looks familiar, and literally she just plays the mom. In E.T. also, even though I liked her better as the mom in E.T. She was more endearing there. But yeah, I mean, so...
Just a whore!
She is...
She is
not in E.T. in this movie. But it's...
Probably transitioned.
So here's the thing. This movie... This is at the height of Stephen King's cocaine phase, where everything that he was writing was getting a movie, or at the beginning of it actually, where everything he was writing was getting a movie because they just wanted to capitalize, especially after It, because did It come after this? Yeah, I see the timeline. See, here's the thing. Usually I do a lot of research for this, but this movie, I did not think warranted my research, but Dylan actually did a little. But when we get to it, he'll chime in. But like I said, this was at the moment where Stephen King was probably the most profitable, or people were starting to realize he was profitable. And they were just pumping shit out. Because I remember they also did, way later, something called Lawnmower Man, that I think it was based on a short Stephen King story, and it was absolutely nothing like it. They just used the name. But let's see. And then you also get Maximum Overdrive, too, coming up a little bit later. We might do that at some point.
That's a great movie.
We might do that at some point.
Such a good movie.
Anyways, so going
Why
back to...
aren't you saying it's a good movie?
Because it really is not a good movie.
It's a great movie.
Dylan, that's
We're going to have this discussion right after this, because I have a lot to say about this comment that you're making right
I
now.
gotta say right now, though, if you look at Cujo on the screen, that's
I forgot it's
fucking terrifying.
I'll give it this. The effects on the dog, I had never
All
seen, like...
13 of them.
So, yeah, apparently St. Bernards, which is the dog in Cujo, are incredibly hard to train.
And the guy training them didn't want to use them and tried to convince them to use a different dog, but they went forward with it. And he actually went on to train the dog for Beethoven after this movie, too.
Wow, that's a fun fact.
Which is kind of funny that they still went
And there
through
was
with
also a
Beethoven.
guy in a dog suit that played Cujo in this movie.
Oh, I know. There's the one scene where they fall over the railing.
There's one scene, actually, where they're... So, I don't know, do you actually want to go through the plot for this, or just kind of pick at it?
Well,
we can go through it.
I just
All
want
right, because, like,
No,
it's
no,
a
no.
very simple plot.
No, let's just go.
Well, no,
All right, let's go,
I
let's
want
go.
to do that. I want to do that. I just want to circle back to my original comment of like
Cujo?
the dog itself. I think it could be any dog, covered in blood, fucking all fucked up in the face. That's scary no matter which way you cut it.
Honestly, I feel like this Cujo, by the end where you see him fully, like, kind of fucked
Fully
up,
fucking rabid.
he's actually scarier looking than probably, like, the dogs from Resident Evil, like the movie.
I was
Like the
gonna
actual,
say,
like,
Dobermans,
yeah, the Dobermans.
Yeah,
Like, I'm
no,
like, this is actually better zombie effect for a dog than anything.
Yeah.
He's terrifying. He literally looks like. Did you see Primal?
No.
No, I didn't see
Fuck.
that.
There's this thing called the Plague of Madness, and it kind of is like a zombie bite, like same thing like rabies.
It's rabies.
But it basically fucking fries everything but the central nervous system, so they don't feel pain. They just go like they.
Oh, so it's the rage virus.
It's a rage virus.
It's the
and
rage
that's kind of like
virus.
what I feel like how because they start melting and look all fucked up and their eyes are tearing and there's pus and stuff, and that's exactly what's going on with this dog. He looks fucked up. His
So-
eyes are bloody, like he's covered in blood, like terrifying.
So, like, the main plot of this is that, if you want to give a general, like, statement to this, it's a woman that's clearly having marital issues goes up to a
She's a whore!
goes up to a place to get her car fixed where the owner and whoever else that he was involved with gets killed by their dog that has rabies. And for some reason, this is some crazy rage virus rabies, because this is... Because as I was looking up, the only thing I looked up for this really was, like, the symptoms of rabies.
Oh, wow, that's on.
Oh.
I was wondering why I heard talking
All right,
this
hold
whole
up. I'm
time.
turning that off. I really hope that wasn't like going through the whole thing. Hold up.
Oh, it definitely is. Well, whatever. What was that movie? Whores don't get second chance.
Identity.
That was a good one. Good recommendation, Dylan.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a sleeper movie.
Yeah.
No one like really thinks about that movie.
No, I literally tell people about that movie. I always shout you out. I'm like, yo,
Identity with
my-
John Cusack and Ray Liotta.
yo,
Really good
watch
movie.
that shit.
And the chick from Faculty.
We're not gonna say anything about it because we can't. It's too
you're
crazy.
gonna spoil it.
Just watch it. It's very good. If you like psychological thrillers that are pretty fucking brutal.
Identity. John Cusack came out in 2003. It's got Dr. Cox in it. The goth girl from The Faculty.
It has
Ray
a lot of
Liotta.
good. There's a lot of good character actors.
It's a stack cast. It's actually, if you
up,
watch
Nick?
Walking Dead, it had Otis in it also. It's a good one.
It's a good one. So, as that in complete contrast to that movie, this is a very simple story. Like I said, this lady goes up to a place to get her car fixed. The dog has pretty much murked everybody because it has rabies. And they kick off the movie with the dog, going through the woods, just because in the back country, like, the biggest thing is that they just let the dogs roam free.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because eventually, it really goes like, you let the dog out. If it doesn't come back, then you go searching for it. It's a small town, so people are going to find it, if anything. You know what I mean? But he goes out, and he gets bit by a bat.
Yeah.
Which, Honestly, you know what's fucked up at first? Because I knew it was a Stephen King movie, but I didn't, because I don't know, I really know the property that well. I actually thought it was like, oh, he just entered some kind of spiritual, like, resting place of a demon in a cave or something.
It's a demon bat.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's a demon bat. But then in my head, I'm like, wait a minute. No, he just has fucking rabies.
Yeah,
like, that's all he got.
It's a very, like, basic story. It only affects the people that it directly surrounds. It has no affliction on anyone else in the town. It's just the set people that it affects. And it's, you're just watching, like, a sad story of something that is so, like, good and pure, just forcefully be turned evil, essentially. And, you know, there's a lot of other things going on in the movie that really don't circle around the dog. That, I don't know, it's a slow burn. It's kind of boring. It doesn't make it a bad movie. It's just, it's slow. It's very slow and it's boring. And yeah, it's not bad.
No, because to me, and because here's the thing, and you were explaining this before, because this is I thought this was based on a short story, not a whole ass book. And Dylan was telling me that this was actually, the book is way more complex. It's actually more of a supernatural element to it. And you actually get a perspective of the dog, you said.
There's, like, parts in the book where you're actually in the dog's, like, point of view, and it's depressing because the dog doesn't understand why he's a bad dog anymore. And he's like, he wants to be a good dog, but he has rabies. He's fucking shit up, and it's like he can't understand why he's doing the things he's doing.
Which is a cool, like, aspect to the story, but it is not shown in this movie
at all.
What was that book we read with the dogs?
Oh,
Red Rover Charlie.
Where you get, like,
I was gonna say, like, it's almost similar to, like, the confusion the dogs have in that it's like why I'm a good dog, why is my owner, like, being like, nah, like, what's up?
Oh yeah, or like the dog with that the military dog where he's trying to, like, guard stuff. He's, like, still trained to guard the flag, like the American flag, even though everyone else around him is dead, and he doesn't understand why, like, no one's coming to back him up, right? He just, like, I'm doing my job, like, I have to do my job, like. It's very sad because, honestly, and that's the thing, you don't see it in this movie. The book sounds awesome the way that Dylan's describing. There's
also supernatural elements in the book that I feel like they didn't address them strongly in the book either, but it's more out there than the movie. There's absolutely no supernatural element in the movie.
Well,
they actually, like, scratched that right out the gate when they hint at it.
They kind of try to insinuate that there is, but the thing is, it's like, the way that I saw this, because
no, because you see when the father shuts the door.
Yeah, because it's just jamming
so
open.
It completely just, like, shuts that theory down.
I know.
Any sort of
because here's the thing: when you see this, like, the story is so basic, where you're just like, it's literally it's not old saying, it's literally making a mountain out of a molehill. Yeah. Like they're trying to pad this out so much and trying to make it so suspenseful, but they have nothing. Like, it's half of the movie is about the wife in this movie cheating on the husband and their marital issues, and then after that, I think we deal with that literally up until maybe 75% of the movie, right?
You don't really deal with, like,
they show Cujo
is a side story.
Yes, which is annoying.
You see more about the mechanic they go to and how he's, like, an abusive guy towards his family, and the family's talking about how they're leaving to go visit a family member, but it's like they're trying to escape that piece of shit, and that's what's really going on. So they're trying to get away from him, and you see the dog decaying in the background, and, like, this guy's a piece of shit, and...
Like, I wanted more fucking Cujo, and I didn't even care if, like, because here's the thing, and you said it before, it's Stephen King writing that doesn't translate well to a movie, because Stephen King does background for everything in all of his stories to a ridiculous degree, where you're like, I know these characters, I'm attached to them. Yeah, crazy amount of development. And they're trying to do that here, but at the end of the day, you're just like, look, you've been advertising a killer dog. Because that's what they advertise in the trailer. It's like, half the trailer is literally just shots of all the money shots in the movie. And they advertise, you're going to see a killer dog, but for 45 minutes, you don't get that. And to me, honestly, the way it's directed and the dialogue and stuff, because I know Stephen King helped write this, and he was doing a lot of cocaine at this time. I was going to say. And the
director was, they got two different directors. The first guy had issues with what they were writing, so they actually got the original guy Stephen King wanted to do it. but he didn't believe in adding the supernatural element.
Yeah, which is honestly it was kind of stupid because they could have padded it out with more cool supernatural stuff instead of the.
For those who like Stephen King and like follow more than what I do, it's supposed to have ties to a character from Dead Zone, like a serial killer from Dead Zone, and that's actually supposed to be like the entity that's like causing these supernatural issues in the town and all that stuff. And they actually, it's funny because Stephen King likes to just, all of his movies are Easter eggs. Like everyone talks about Easter eggs with Marvel and all that shit, but Stephen King was like an OG with this shit.
And what you call it? Well, here's the thing too. I think the best because I love Stephen King properties. If they're done right, they're awesome. Like I know you probably heard a bunch of nerds talk about it, the Dark Tower series, and that is like literally like that. It's Stephen King's universe's like Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. They even mentioned apparently Cujo's in that.
I mean,
there's a scene with the Saint Bernard in that.
Yeah.
I never saw.
Oh no, not the movie. I'm talking about just the property. The movie is garbage with Idris Elba.
Oh yeah.
No, that's garbage.
Okay, well what I'm talking about
that is barely a representation.
No, what I'm talking about is in Pet Sematary. They actually talk about Cujo.
Oh really?
Yes. When Judd is trying to convince the guy to get his cat shots, he's talking about a dog that went crazy in the town over. That fucked everyone up. So he's like, you got to get your cat these shots.
Yep.
So they actually reference that, and then also if you ever saw Cat's Eye, which is an anthology movie, Cujo actually chases the main character of that movie in the beginning, and the main character is actually a cat.
That's pretty cool. Like, see, these are cool things
and
that Stephen King does.
Car
man.
is actually in that. They cut the car off and all that stuff.
Yo, Stephen King was doing universes before everybody else.
So I feel like all of Stephen King's movies / books have a connection in them, or he likes to put something in them that'll reference one of his other projects, which is pretty cool.
I mean, it's pretty insane. Like even stuff like with Stand By Me and shit like that, and Green Mile.
Yeah. Shawshank Redemption.
But yeah, like I mean, honestly,
Green Mile's great.
like I said, I'll give the movie this. Like I honestly, I just don't think it's well directed enough where you have that translation of character development, but at the end of the day, you advertise a killer dog. I'm not getting the killer dog.
Well, even if you look at the poster of this movie,
it looks really bad.
You wouldn't think it's about a dog. There's no dog on it. It's a white
Wait,
fence.
like the actual movie poster?
The actual American movie poster, the first one that came out, looks like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie. It's a white picket fence with this creepy, decrepit house in the background, and it just says Cujo in red over the white picket fence. There's no dog. There's none of that. And then, when they drop the photo with the dog, it's actually a werewolf. It's not even a Saint Bernard. And then the UK is really the only people who dropped a poster that was reminiscent of what the movie is portraying.
Okay.
But yeah.
That's insane to me. That clearly means to me that they had to market this in a way, we have to get people to see this. And we don't care if they hate it, we just need to pay for this movie.
Yeah.
Because
the movie was 8 mil, and they made 21 mil.
Really?
Yes. But it was extremely mixed views. Everyone went to see it probably because there's a lot of hype behind
I'm interested to see what you guys think then, because to me, I did not like this movie because, like I said, I didn't think the character development was done well.
It only got 1 star from those 2 dudes.
Oh, Siskel and Ebert or whatever?
They only gave it 1 star each.
What you call it? I mean, yeah, but that was them back in the day, and those guys were kind of snooty anyways. But, like...
Fuck them.
Fuck them. Anyways, but, like... And not only that, like I said, the only thing I really thought was cool was the effects on the dog, and then the ending pissed me off, because it just ends. Like, it just... There's no like, conclusion to really... It just ends.
So, spoiler, in the movie...
I mean, this whole thing is spoilers. And honestly, I don't care if we spoil this one.
The dog's not even...
Movie's 40 years old. Shut the fuck up.
This girl and her son are trapped in a car because this dog is at the mechanic's house. Because it's the mechanic's dog. They drive there, everyone's already dead, and now they're stuck in a car.
Well, the
main villain of this movie is heat stroke and dehydration.
Also, not getting your fucking car fixed and not getting rabies shots.
Which, by the way, the mom does get bit. She has rabies.
Well, I mean, if she gets a shot, she'll be fine.
I don't know. They should have ended it with her dying from rabies or going.
No,
crazy
like her, like going crazy and tearing her kid apart.
That would have been a cool ending.
Yeah.
But also, like, it
wasn't in the book, but
there's no resolve for the family. Like, she's over it. She's not cheating with the person. Oh yeah. The ending in the book is a lot better, even though Stephen King doesn't like it.
Yes,
Fucking
thank you, Alex.
loser.
But like, no, but the ending was so fucking bad. But yeah, the entire time you're like, it's just them being trapped. And I think you had the best like comparison, Dylan, when we were in the chat before. This is an early phone booth. It's almost a bottle film after this because you're just kind of stuck in this car with this. By the way, the son annoyed the shit out of me. I know he's a little kid. I know that this is probably how a little kid reacts, but this just reinforces I just don't like little kids.
Nope.
Like, I'm just like, yo, you need to shut the fuck up because all the noise you're making is what's attracting the dog. Because they, like, one of the things with the rabies was noises. Noises and sunlight. They can't, it irritates them and it enrages them. So there's a moment where the phone goes off in the house and Cujo goes crazy and goes into the house to try and attack the phone. And then there's a point earlier on where Cujo goes underneath the house because he can't take the sunlight anymore. And that's why after that, he's kind of in the fog. They find him, and he's just in dark places. But
as Alex said, the book ending is different. It's a lot darker. It's actually the reversal of the mist. So in the book, the kid actually dies from heat stroke. They get out the car. She can't bring him back to life. He's
honestly,
dead.
I thought that's where they were going to go with.
In the movie, back in the 80s, they would have never killed a kid on the screen like that. So in the movie, they bring him back. They resuscitate him. Vice versa. In the Mist, that's another great one.
I'm going to put up a poll soon.
But it drives me crazy how Stephen King...
Did we already talk about the Mist, didn't we?
Yeah. But it drives me crazy how Stephen King loved the movie ending of The Mist. He said it was so much better than his book ending, but he hated the ending he wrote for Cujo and loved the movie ending more.
The movie
like
ending,
what? You were softer back in the 80s? Like,
he was also on a lot of cocaine. And he was off the cocaine when The Mist came out, because not for nothing, in the original book, spoiler alert, it just kind of... It's just, the survivors just go on.
They're just like, all right, we're just going to drive. We don't know if this is the whole world. We don't know what's going on. And they just drive into the mist. And that's how it ends.
And actually, I forget it because I'm fucking stoned all the time. But yeah, if you look at our other review for The Mist, you know the ending with that one. And it is a good ending. Brutal. I thought it was a sick ending to that movie. And honestly, the whole movie as a creature feature was amazing. For this... because this technically is almost like an animal attack creature feature kind of movie.
Cujo is a creature feature that is just like an everyday scenario that can happen.
Yes, but honestly, I feel like it could have been resolved a lot easier.
So, if they remade this movie, I don't care about anything else right now. What dog would you use?
It's hard because I know people wouldn't want to use a pit bull.
That's what I'm thinking because I'm like I don't want to give that thing any. I don't want.
Maybe
I don't care about what you think of what.
No, I honestly maybe
most terrifying.
Honestly, maybe like either stick with the fucking Saint Bernard, or maybe like a juiced up Shar-Pei or like some crazy brolic ass dog.
I said a golden retriever.
No.
Yes.
Don't do Air Bud like that.
Yeah. No, exactly. That's good. The fucking point,
the juxtaposition with that would be really cool.
You do a pit bull, you do a Dobie, you do a German Shepherd, a Rottweiler. Those are already on the list of dogs that people are afraid of.
Yeah.
That's already a fear that's enlisted. So
no, Dana, not a Chihuahua.
Shit. You're going to pick a golden retriever because people have trust and love with those. And then you're going to fucking make a golden retriever just change like how Cujo... Because, this movie was very boring and slow, but the change of Cujo throughout this movie...
was really good.
...is fucking great.
It's
watching
really good.
him go full rabies mode by the end, and the slime, the slobber all over his face...
That's what I'm
saying. The blood, like
best part of the movie is Cujo.
Amazing.
He's scary.
Yeah,
he's scary. I think there's.
I haven't seen Air Bud since I was very
a wee lad.
Yeah,
but nah, like honestly though, that's a really good fucking idea.
Homeward Bound all day.
No, I was gonna say Homeward Bound. Homeward Bound.
By the way, the voiceovers in that are ridiculous. If you watch them now, it's hilarious.
Oh, it's like Michael J. Fox. I forgot who else, but it's hilarious.
It is hilarious. I think Roseanne is one of them. She's the cat.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Canceled as Roseanne. But what you call it? I mean, I guess we could give our ratings for this now, but this is bordering on it's not a dumpster fire. Because, like I said, the Cujo stuff was the actual dog stuff was cool, but the rest of it was fucking, to me, it was garbage, especially to the end. and I hated the fucking kid. Like, I was not endeared to any of the fucking characters. Morty, what's up, man?
Morty.
What up, bro?
Oh, dude, Oscar, you gotta do that thing. The good
I'm
morning,
trying. I have to
family.
cut out the audio in the back. It's hard. I have to try and actually do that on a computer, but it's gonna happen. But like I said, I think it's really in between. Number one, never pay for this movie.
No,
never fucking pay for this movie.
It's free on Prime right now
for like 12 more hours.
Oh,
they're gonna kick it off. That's why we had
February.
Yeah, that's why we have to get on this now.
Stop watching. Go watch Cujo. I'm kidding.
No, don't stop watching. My God, Dylan. Oh my God. I would not say, honestly, to me, you could skip this movie. There's better Stephen King movies.
Read the book.
Yeah, read the book.
I'm gonna read the book, actually.
You could skip this movie if you're a Stephen King buff. Maybe.
Good morning, Smartass family.
Are you ready to start your new life?
Extreme.
He's like, whoa, they look weird as shit. Look at their eyes. Oh, yo, Morty, you need to watch Twins, but when you watch it, imagine Danny DeVito's character is actually Frank Reynolds.
Yes, it works so much better that way.
Crazy how good it works. It's literally Frank.
But anyways, like, I guess, yeah, for me, say your ass up. If it's for free and you're curious, fucking watch it.
The crazy bitch stabbed me. What did you say? I said quarta, like you said. I'm gonna blow this bitch's brains out. Dude.
What are your ratings for this?
Watch it at home.
Alright, watch it at home. Like I said,
I'd watch it at home. If you were watching it for free somewhere, yeah, watch it maybe. If you're into like...
I'd pay $4 and under for it.
I would not pay at all.
If we went to the movies and it was $4,
no,
I would be okay with it.
I would have been.
But you probably paid for Velociraptor.
No, I did not. I made sure that was free too.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
you
okay. Okay, so this brings us. So we're going to go into a little bit of ADD talk because we have one more thing we're going to talk about. How are you serious about saying Maximum Overdrive is a good movie?
I enjoy that movie.
You do know that is a bad movie. It was a poorly done movie. I'm not saying I love the movie too, but it's a bad movie. And you get on me about liking bad movies. You like a bad movie.
Why is it a bad movie though?
It is poorly directed and it makes no fucking sense really. They add in a bunch of other shit by the end of it.
What do you mean it doesn't make any sense?
We're gonna say it. You know what? Next time we're doing Maximum Overdrive. That's the next movie. We're doing that. I don't give a fuck. That's the next movie.
All right.
And possibly we could be doing this at a different location with a special guest. Hopefully we can work that out. Shout out to the Bocce Boys and Andy, by the way. Follow them, Bocce Boys on Instagram.
Yeah.
But that's the next movie. I don't give a fuck. That's what we're doing next. We're saving that. We're saving that shit. Maximum Overdrive is next.
I'm fucking about it.
Yes, we're doing this.
Great movie.
Holy shit.
Can't wait. I'm fucking gonna watch it 3 times tonight.
I don't give a fuck.
That's why I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna play Ark because I have a serious problem.
How many things do you have going on right now? Anyways,
alright,
but yeah, next movie's gonna be fucking Maximum Overdrive because I gotta get into it with this motherfucker. Anyway, so the next
you're gonna get destroyed.
I'm being dragged into your blood feud. I have no part of this.
Yes,
have you ever seen it?
No.
Oh,
shit! Yes. We have a third.
You know what's hilarious?
Opinion with
You know
what's
hilarious about this? I love the movie, but I acknowledge it's a fucking terrible movie.
Yeah, like Spawn.
Yes, like Spawn.
It's like Spawn.
It's a terrible movie.
Bad movie. What's up, Joe?
But we're gonna get into it for the next one. But seriously, what up, Goose? And
wow, I like how we have 10 people in the chat right now.
That's cool.
What's up?
Thank you guys for joining us.
Also, I don't know if Sky was in here. If she wasn't, she might be breaking.
I think Kelly wants to chill.
Yeah, she wants to come through. Kelly, we got Gabagool. Oh wait, I forgot you don't eat
Gabagool.
Sorry.
God, you and your foods. Anyway, so the last thing we're going to talk about tonight is the Scream trailer that came out a little while. We were going to talk about it last time, but I wanted to save it.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Because I remember we watched it, and we were, like, about to talk about it, and then we were, like, everyone was just talking.
No, Adam didn't see it yet. And then we were going to watch the trailer, and then everyone started having side combos,
and that's when we pretty much cut it.
ADD went off, and we just,
Sorry, guys.
But, yeah, like, not going to lie, this looks really fun.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like, to me, it doesn't really feel like Scream, though. You know what I mean? It feels more like, not like in a bad way.
More serious.
I thought the last one was pretty serious.
Whatever. I don't know. I feel like
the one,
got a little.
The fourth one, I think, had more of a little bit of a comedy thing to it.
The fourth one.
But the fifth one, I thought was a little bit more serious. I just didn't like the killer reveal, and I feel like they could have done more with it. That was my opinion of it. I think the last one we reviewed something like that. Which we will probably, when Scream comes out, we are going to do another quick retrospective of the series. Yeah, because because it's a great, new Scream. Yeah, it looks fucking cool.
Yeah, man, I like the new one, and we gotta remember the new one's the first one they did without Wes Craven, so they had a bar to hit, and I think they did.
Honestly, I think they set a new bar for it, but to me, I don't know. I still like that. I didn't like that they didn't have like the same kind of underlying messages that they had for the other ones too. It was more, especially I don't know. I didn't like the kill reveal, but the kills were really fucking good because they were kind of realistic. Yeah. Because like there was points where, and you don't see this in serial killer movies where he has a knife there, but you don't see them do the John Wick where he just like wait, and just shoving it into the person's neck. Like I'm getting this in you. But like
the John Wick always works.
Yo, the Freddy movies kind of go off the rails. I did that a few months ago, and the one that opened up with like the map of the Earth and the weird like military text intro, that shit was weird. Freddy movies are hit or miss in my opinion, but he's a good one. So the early few.
So this new Scream actually is taking place in New York.
New York.
Which, I mean, why and do you think that should have been like? Do you think that was a good move? I don't know.
So one, they're just literally moving to the complete opposite side of the country because all the other Scream movies are in California, I believe. And now
in the suburbs, no less.
Yes, and now we're going to New York City, the city. Like, you got a bodega scene, you got an apartment complex where they're trying to climb out a window on a ladder, like, there was the subway scene, and Subway's already fucking obnoxious, like, and now you're gonna add Ghostface in there, like...
Which is hilarious. I'm like, if he murders someone, then it's like, no one's gonna say anything. You're like, nah, I just want to get to my stop. That's not my business.
This one looks sick. I love that intro bodega scene on the trailer.
Which, by the way, that's pretty...
It's pretty New York.
It was gnarly as fuck. Like, watching Ghostface just kind of prowl around with a shotgun looking for his victim. I'm like, damn. And it's like, I don't know. I hope the killer reveal is a little bit better. And I'm interested to know if there's some kind of... If they're going to try and bring back the underlying message thing. Like, if they're going to address Hollywood or movies or something like that. Because I think that's what was missing in the last one, really.
When Ghostface came out and said that, like, I'm different. I don't know.
And not for nothing, too. It's
that
weird.
Was like, that ring.
Well, here's the thing, too. It's like, you look up, also, when he says that, you see the shot of them doing the shrine, right? Where they uplift the thing and you see all the Ghostface masks and shit.
Well, no, it's not even just the masks. Pay attention to the whole scene. They have the masks from the play from Scream 2 that they were wearing when Sidney's on stage.
Okay.
They had those out there. Then they had... I forgot everything already. But they had, like, little things from each movie. Like, not just the different costumes and all that.
So, because here's the thing. I am still banking on Stu coming back.
Kevin Williamson already came out and said that he's dead.
Maybe
now, unless he's trying to, like, turn it around... I mean, I feel like Ghostface had
because they didn't say it in the movie.
He's, like, super strong. He takes a beating. And he's super clumsy. Is that like a superpower?
What, being super clumsy?
It could be. He always falls.
Well, like Jackie Chan style, where he just kind of fails upwards when he fights.
Jackie Chan.
I'm so sorry. He's just like trying to hit people. And he's not. You know what I mean?
Dude, we should do a Jackie Chan movie because, like, honestly,
I actually got some Jackie Chan VHS tapes for a Gooned Up video.
I remember he fights people on stilts in one scene.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
have you ever seen Drunken Master 2? Or Return of the Drunken Master?
No, but
dude, that is the best.
There's this movie called Mr. Nice Guy, or something like that. I forgot what it is. I just remember my dad was on like a kick of like bringing home Jackie Chan movies from Blockbuster one time.
All the time, yo.
So I watched a lot of them, and I was like, whoa.
I like the one in the snow.
There was a sick one in the snow. There was a sick one that was
like hypothermia.
In like the desert. There was a sick one when he was like, came to America.
Even the last one I saw him in, the more later
one. Was it the one in the Bronx or some shit?
It was one in the
Bronx. Where he was on, like, the hovercraft?
Yeah, that one's
like
great.
He got ran over by a hovercraft, right?
No, he ran someone over with a hovercraft. But I remember he's like, no, this is my car. And like they had the bike race. They were smashing everyone's fucking windshields, and you're like, you guys are dicks. And they got mad at him for protecting his car. You're like, go fuck yourself. But yeah, no, I always love how he's apprehensive about beating people up. He's like, I don't want to have to beat you up. They're like, fuck you. He's like, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, and then there's the foreigner.
Yeah.
That's the one I was going to talk about, where he's actually just pissed off for once.
He's great, and he like bombs things. He's crazy.
Yeah, the sad
also,
Jackie Chan.
We have to talk about, I don't know, well, actually.
What's up, Alex?
What's up, Alex?
We derailed so far.
Alex can relate.
We already
to
talked
this.
about it.
We went from Scream to Jackie Chan.
Alex, you need to relate to this. Fucking Jackie Chan Adventures.
The cartoon.
One more thing.
Yes, we have to talk about how good that was. I know he didn't do.
No, that's actually how he sounded like.
Yeah,
Pops
he
or whatever
didn't
his
do
name
the
is.
voice for the actual character, but I remember he was always at the end of each episode. He did the live. Thing.
Oh yeah, well he was in the intro too.
Yeah, and I was like, yo, he rules. I just want to say, like, shout out to Jackie Chan.
And it was actually a good cartoon. The story and everything was cool.
For actually Jackie Chan had a legitimately good original cartoon that I'm pretty sure would still hold up today. We should watch that or something if we could find it anywhere.
Maybe not.
It's questionable.
Well, let's see, because maybe 12-year-old me was just hyped on it, but like, I don't know. I remember it was really cool.
No, it's probably still kind of holds up. There's some cartoons that always just hold up.
Yeah.
They never made any serial killer cartoons, did they?
They can't.
What do you mean they can't?
They absolutely can.
Well, I mean, like.
No, but like
we were talking about Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah, but like
So?
we were saying before, they had like stuff like I think Rambo had a cartoon.
That's crazy.
And like
Alan, one more thing.
Yeah.
Jackie.
Oh man, it was great.
I love that they had like enemies turn friends in that shit. Like,
Oh yeah, the giant
Toru?
sumo dude. Yeah, Toru became like one of their bodyguards after a while.
Oh, Shaolin Showdown was sick too. Yeah.
Followed by Yu-Gi-Oh.
Well, how do you-
WB11
Yo,
WB11.
ruled.
Yo, they had a lot of
From
shit. They had
Batman and
Do kids still do
Spider-Man
Saturday
and-
morning
no.
cartoons?
There's no Saturday morning cartoons.
They just
anymore.
go on straight on whatever streaming, right?
Yeah, there's no Saturday morning cartoons.
That is a
anymore.
shame, man.
I remember I used to wake up early just because like there
has
was
to be
no
one serial
there was
killer
no.
cartoon.
I mean, I know
No.
there was a TV guide, but
I feel like
I was
Freddy
dumb.
might have had something.
Dude, I would wake up early to see how early the cartoons would start on Saturday mornings. 'Cause I
Usually
remember-
about like 6
because I remember there was like
We
Channel
got fun.
5
All right.
and Channel 11. Channel 11 had the crazy shit. I remember they had the Men in Black cartoon.
That was amazing.
That was fantastic.
And also, the same people did
Dead
the Godzilla cartoon,
oh, really?
which was the better version of the shitty fucking
Oh.
1999 Godzilla.
Oh, I remember that one. That one was
It was
really
good.
That one was really good.
Because he did Godzilla shit.
Yeah, and he fought monsters.
Yep, and then they later killed him off because they bought the rights back just to kill him off.
I mean, there was Happy Tree Friends.
That's different though. But but I remember there was Channel 5 and Channel 11. Channel 11 had the sick shit. Channel 5 had like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, had Kirby, had Sonic X, had
I remember, you know, it was low key good. UPN actually had some good cartoons. They had Extreme Ghostbusters.
I remember the Ghostbusters.
I think that was the same team that did fucking. No, I don't. Never mind. No, I thought it was the same guys that did Men in Black, but no.
This is a little bit more ADD talk, but do you remember?
This is super ADD. So at this point, we're like gonna wrap up soon.
Well,
so.
it's just because Alex is talking. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
just like.
Thanks for joining us, you guys. Thanks for sticking with us too. If you're still in the chat and shit.
Do you remember the X-Men Evolution?
Yeah.
That was pretty good too.
That was a really good cartoon series, and I remember they played it on WB11, and then it went to Cartoon Network.
That's crazy. You know what's funny? With like certain comic books, they actually have a Spawn Adventures where it's more kid friendly and they cut out all the blood and shit.
You mean
Also,
like Mortal
Alex, they
Kombat?
definitely
Yes.
did that on purpose.
Mortal Kombat had a fucking cartoon.
Yeah, it did. It was bad.
And it also has a live action series, which I don't think aged well either.
Yeah, how you supposed to have
Friday the 13th was a TV show.
But that was still in line with what it is. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Like, I feel like that's what I'm saying. They used to have property.
who's the person that's yelling? I'm old as fuck.
No, it's one of our fathers.
Whoa, who is? How do you know? I don't know how to pronounce her name. Melghny, Mel Ghny, but whatever.
You weirdo.
Listen, I'm high. First of all,
He apologizes for being rude.
He's just
was I being rude?
being a weenus.
You're being really rude.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that. Sorry.
I don't know.
Don't do
I
that.
love how you scold him and he's just like, okay, no, you're probably right.
He's like gaslighting me. I'm like, I have no perception. In my own.
Alright, we're gonna wrap this up. I don't know if you guys want to add anything else. This is actually crazy that we actually did.
I will add this because I suggested watching Law Abiding Citizen the other day because I watched it recently, and I'm just gonna shout that movie out. You gotta watch Law Abiding Citizen's pretty good movie. Definitely watch it. It's on
Thanks for joining us, man.
HBO Max.
But like I said, CUJO, I could give or take without it. If you guys want to see it for free on fucking Amazon for like 12 more hours.
You could ignore that shit.
I would ignore it, honestly.
You could ignore it.
Scream's going to be awesome. We are going to do a retrospective on that. Like I said, next movie we're going to be doing is Maximum Overdrive. And hopefully we'll be doing it at a different location. So we will see you guys later. Thank you guys for joining us. March 3rd, Shaker's Pub. Be there.
Oh, yeah. And the raffle.
We already talked about it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm just looking at the prizes.
Peace out.
Bye.